The ruling party of Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has voted for sweeping changes in its all-powerful Central Committee, electing a new generation of pragmatic leaders known as the Young Guard, who won their spurs in two violent uprisings against Israel. Fatah was founded by the late Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat, but it has struggled to find a balance between its terrorist history and its new commitment to a negotiated peace deal with Israel. Party members believe the Young Guard can settle the conflict and finally create an independent Palestinian state. After a week of sometimes heated debate at the Fatah Party Congress in Bethlehem, the first in 20 years, many of the old guard who had led Fatah since it was founded were ousted in elections to the 21-member Central Committee. Abbas was re-elected leader, but allegations of corruption and vote rigging proved to be the kiss of death for Ahmed Corey, the first Palestinian Prime Minister and chairman of the Congress. Abdallah Abu Hadid is secretary of Fatah in Bethlehem. More important, he was the leader of the Al-Aqsa martyrs brigades as they fought against Israel in the Second Intifada. Abu Hadid says his fighters have paid in blood for a seat at the Fatah top table.
I think that what's known as the old guard in Fatah gave what it could, and it has nothing more to give. The movement needs to have new blood in its leadership, a young leadership.
Leading the new generation elected to the Central Committee is Marwan Barghouti, a former peace negotiator now serving 5 life terms in an Israeli jail for a string of terror attacks. Barghouti's wife Fadwa says his election is overdue.
Marwan Barghouti gained 67% support in Palestinian public opinion polls, so he represents most of the Palestinian people. He paid with his own freedom for the sake of the freedom of the Palestinian people.
Also elected were 2 powerful intelligence chiefs with close ties to the United States, Mohammed Dahlan, the Fatah strongman in Gaza, and former West Bank security commander Jibril Rajoub. Both speak fluent Hebrew after years in Israeli jails and meet regularly with Israeli leaders. They represent the tough pragmatism of the younger generation of Fatah, a commitment to peace and negotiations matched with the demand for nothing short of a fully independent Palestinian state and the threat of another uprising if they don't get it.
We will never tolerate or accept less than 67 borders for our forthcoming Palestinian state, which I think is very important for the security of the Israelis, for the stability, prosperity of the whole Middle East.
Despite the success of this Congress and the passing of the torch to a new generation, Fatah still has many challenges ahead. They lost the last election and the Gaza Strip to Hamas. Even if they can unite the Palestinians, the biggest hurdle remains tying up a deal with Israel that can finally bring the Palestinians independence and peace. This is Matthew Kalman reporting for the Media Line from Bethlehem.